Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we're doing something a little bit different on the show, where I'm going to open up multiple figures. Yes, I know what your YouTube heads are thinking. It would be better to do multiple videos on individuals, more content. But the fact is, I messed up on these. I had the X-Men 97 Wolverine and I had Gambit. I already opened those individually on camera, but when I did, this was in January of this year of 2024, that I opened it, and I actually thought that these were X-Men figures from the original cartoon. So when I did my whole intro, I was saying X-Men 97 because I thought it was taking it back to 97 or to the late 90s, not realizing that there was a new show upcoming. So I had these figures not knowing it was for X-Men 97 that was about to come out on Disney Plus. So the whole intro, and I made too many references. I went back and looked at the footage, man. It was too many references to the original X-Men that it didn't make sense with these figures. It made it look like I didn't know what I was talking about. And of course, now I'm being transparent and letting you guys know I didn't know what I was talking about. But now that I do, I thought I would go ahead and just open up. I showed the details of the Wolverine and the Gambit, even though I already opened them. But we'll go ahead and open these up on camera. But just to let you know what I got Cyclops, man. I got Bishop, because Bishop was just dope. Dude, I'm African-American, man, black. He was a black character. Real big deal in the comic book at the time, dude. So Bishop was one of my favorite, not necessarily one of my favorite characters in the show, but he was one of my favorite in that Jim Lee era of comic books, man. Bishop was probably everybody's favorite. If you listen to Method Man, if you was black, you like Bishop. So I went ahead and copped him. Of course, Magneto's one of the illest villains ever in existence, and I got Jean Grey. So unfortunately, I'm missing some dope ones. I didn't get my hands on Storm. Storm is still available. I might cop Storm, man. She's probably about $10 more. These figures were $24, $25. They are selling Storm for $36, but I missed Rogue though completely. Like Rogue is up there, still reasonable. I think it's under $100, but I don't know if I want to spend $100 on one of these figures. But I might change my mind after I open these and get a better look at these and see them all together. Maybe I'll jump the gun and look for it on eBay or something. But dude, so far the packaging is dope. They're all consistent. Again, the reason why I thought it was from the old cartoon, and it was made to look like the old cartoon. So it wasn't like I was absolutely crazy for thinking what I thought. It was just the fact that I wasn't keeping up with the news, Disney Plus news, I guess, not knowing that the figures were coming out. But anyways, you got the classic looks on the front. They definitely updated the figures or the designs a little bit, but not enough for someone like me to notice. It's very, very reminiscent of the original show. And of course, now I've seen X-Men 97 and know that these are definitely true to that. So very, very excited about opening it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, here we are in the studio again. Wolverine Gambit has already been opened, and in fact, it was opened so long ago and tossed over to the side. I'm actually missing some pieces, man. I had a playing card that was held in his fingers. I don't know where it's at. I looked everywhere, couldn't find it, but that's okay. We got a hand with some throwing cards in it. I like this one, the one that was on there, better, but we might have to switch to this because I don't know. We'll see. Look like he's giving the peace sign. I might be able to 3D print a card or make a card. We're going to figure it out. But this is what we got here, man. It did come with, again, an extra hand with him throwing some cards. And you got the details of the cards in there. Got the power effect. And this looked like this came right out of the cartoon, the original cartoon, in fact. We got a staff or his bow that comes with him. I had it displayed with that. It's not gripping it very well. It's coming out, but decent enough. Looking at the details of the face, looks great. Of course, we just saw Gambit in the Deadpool movie wearing this almost exact costume. Definitely this part in the legs, dude. It was almost identical, man. You know what I mean? My boy got a little bit more hair here, which is fine. Jacket looks dope. Dude, again, very, very much like the cartoon, man. This is one of the first figures I got. Again, I knew Wolverine. I knew Gambit was going to be popular. Gambit was real popular when I was growing up. Wolverine was the man. I already mentioned that. But I remember in the video game and whatnot, man, Gambit was a big deal. But anyways, Wolverine figure. Again, I'm displaying him with the mask for sure. classic Wolverine. We got the short. He is a shorter dude. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because Deadpool is real big. With these characters, there was a little Wolverine gag in there. Classic Tiger outfit. Man, super dope, yo. Very, very smooth. Again, it's based off the cartoon, so you don't have a lot of texture or whatnot on the suit as you would probably in a real life thing. Look at the flexibility of this thing. Because this is Wolverine too, man. So look, his head goes straight up. Dude, this is an awesome figure. Double jointed there. The knees are double jointed as well. So a lot of flexibility on him. He does come with an additional head, unmasked head. Don't know if I'm gonna display it. No, like I said, I'm keeping the mask on. I believe this bad boy is sold out as well. So it's too late for me to get another one of those. And I have one hand. So I lost Gambit's card and I lost his other hand. It's probably in here, dude. I'll be putting hands and accessories in bags and putting them in this bucket. So it's probably in that bucket. But I did dig out one just to show what the unbladed hand comes with. It do come with two of those if you want to display them without the blades. All right, so that's them. We'll go ahead and open up these other ones, man. We'll go through them pretty quick. We got Jean Grey. She comes with two open hands. Of course, she's using her psychic powers, so those hands got that. Yo, I'm using my powers on you hands. Dude, look at that head sculpt. That is gorgeous, right? Definitely worth Wolverine and Cyclops fighting over. The details of the costume are perfect. Look at that. Jeez, man, they did a real good job at this. Again, very, very reminiscent of the cartoon at the time. We got her hair tied up, coming out, and then we got a whole nother head sculpt with her hair out. So I haven't decided yet which one I'm gonna use on that, but she's dope. Details are great. Who we got next, man? Oh, we might as well do Cyclops next, yo. Keep it, knock these X-Men out the way. Dude, I'm loving how easy it is to open these things too. There's not a lot. Like usually you got the little ties and stuff keeping them in. These things are popping out. Okay, so dope. We'll start out with the accessory first. We got this head with the grimace on it, and it's got a slot in there for you to put the laser beams in there. So that's cool if you like that. I really don't like energy blast. Like it doesn't look realistic enough. Like this to me just doesn't look like a laser blast coming out of his eyes. It just looks like there's a piece of plastic stuck in his eye. So, but some other people might love that. That's cool. All right, we got 3 additional hands, but I actually like the hands that's on him, man. Very expressionate, power. You got the hands that look like there's laser beams coming out of your eye, especially that one, right? So super dope, man. Look, he's got some joints there. So he's got a wide range of emotion. Look at that. If you want to look like he's flexing on you, yo, son, like he just got done lifting weights. And dude, ooh, you even got the head can point up. So that would look good with the blast, because I believe in the cartoon intro, there's a scene with him blasting straight up in the air. So that's cool. Again, details of the suit, classic X-Men. I remember back in the day, they used to actually sell this piece when the cartoon was on TV. They had a kid toy that they actually sold that. But anyway, pouches, details, muscles, yo, head sculpt, it's perfect. Oh, we got a little smile going on there. The leader of the X-Men. So I think that's dope. Look at that one again. Yeah, super dope, yo. All right, who's next? We're gonna do Bishop. All right, I guess they figured Bishop so far is the only one didn't come with an extra head sculpt. No, I take that back. Gambit also didn't come with an extra head sculpt. Ooh, got knocked up everything out of that. Okay, so he's simple. 2 hands, trigger hands, which is cool. We might display him with the gun in the hand. We'll see. See what the body looks like. All right, kind of sad that he only came with 1 gun. I feel like feel like Bishop should have came with more. But dude, very, very dope, yo. This is a dope one because it's very layered. You got his little shoulder pads that feel like it's not together. Yep, it's a rubber piece that's separate. So it's not molded directly on that. That's giving it an added dimension. I like that. Of course, you got the handkerchief or bandana or blanket or whatever the hell that is around his neck. Also, plastic 3D comes up a little bit. Yo, so very, very dope in that regard. We got the short haircut Bishop. I remember Bishop having long hair, but this is dope, man. And one of my favorite things, which is probably why I'm not going to display it with the gun in the hand, is because we got this cool case. I think I'm going to keep the gun in that case. So super dope, man. Head sculpt. We got the M tattoo around his eye. Jeez, boy. That is a dope character. This is one of them things, man. I might have to be Bishop one Halloween. I ain't never even thought about doing a Bishop costume. I ain't got the muscles, man, so my suit's gonna be way baggier than that, bro. But super dope, yo. Man, dude, he's actually dope, yo. I actually like this one, man. I think it's the layering of it, man. It's real dope, man. But let's get to this. Whew, this boy right here. It's cool because my son just got me the Magneto helmet not too long ago for Father's Day, man. So that's real dope. And it was from the same cartoon as well. All right. He's kind of stiff. Okay. Ooh, move. Ooh, almost got scared, dude. Almost. Ooh. Man, I got paranoid, man, because I have McFarlane figures have been snapping on me. In fact, I have one NECA figure, very rare with NECA though, but I had one NECA figure that snapped too, but it was more thin. But I've had maybe 3 McFarlane figures. In fact, I got one sitting over there, Batman sitting over there where the leg just snapped right on off, man. So I'm just scared to move my figures anytime they feel tough. But anyway, dude, super dope. Cape is rubber separated from him. Even that piece right there is separated, so there's movement. Dude, he looks tough. You get him in the pose. Very flexible. I meant to say that about Bishop too, man. All these figures so far feel like they got flexibility. Of course, Magneto, man, you almost want to put in a pose with him floating. Okay, the legs aren't moving the way I want. Again, I'm scared I'm gonna snap it. So Magneto's one of them ones you kind of just want to pose. Yeah, right? Like we're gonna have him in the comic book Jim Lee kind of pose. But anyways, his costume, of course, is more simple. It's kept basic, has that classic look. The head sculpt looks like there's a little paint around the eyes to give it that darkness. Again, accurate to the comic book. And again, just perfect, yo. These are good figures, man. Super dope. Obviously missing some, but we'll talk about it more, man, with our final thoughts upstairs, man. Let's go ahead. Okay, back up here with our final thoughts, man. The figures are dope. It got me really wanting for nothing extra, man. They're perfect, in my opinion. If you think otherwise, dude, hit me up in the comments and let me know. Again, I might be a little detached from the original. I haven't watched the original since it aired on TV. Of course, I did see the new one on Disney Plus, dude, and thought it was awesome and definitely at least honored what my memory was of the original. And of course, they do have the original on Disney Plus, so if you are interested in that, which I kind of am, man, I might dive back into it. Of course, the original is out there to obtain and check out even now. But as far as the figures, dude, I think they're top 5, man. I'm giving it a rating of a 5 out of 5. I think they're top notch, dude. They have all the details and the flexibility, man. I'm not really a big poser when it comes to figures, as one should be as a collector, but man, I love the museum pose. So usually my poses are similar to Bishop's right here, man, but to be able to get Wolverine down and gritty and ready to perform, and even Cyclops, dude, the flexibility, the articulation of these figures are top notch, which I think is a big thing with figures nowadays. I feel like we're doing a lot better, but I'll say even the joints aren't distracting. You can see the joints joints for sure, but it's not as distracting on these figures as, say, a McFarlane figure, where I feel like you can clearly see, almost look like a transformer. So many joints, visible joints, that it can almost be distracting at times, man. These are perfect. So the only sad thing now is that it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to complete my collection. Hopefully they'll re-release some of these things. I did check out Rogue. Storm is still at $40. I did in my intro. I looked it up again before coming up here. Storm is still within the range. It's about $38, $39, which isn't horrible for Storm, man, for X-Men figure like that. But Rogue is off the planet, dude. Rogue was $120, I think $130 right now. I'm not getting it. I was already thinking about, like, $100 was probably out of the range, but $120, man, Rogue isn't happening unless that price come down. And again, hopefully they re-release some of these. I'm sure there'll be some more cartoons. Hopefully that brings some more toys. But anyways, as far as these ones that I got, I am glad I have it. I'm probably going to display it something like this, maybe have them facing Magneto. So I'm going to have to find some shelf room for these, man. But dude, definitely worth it. But anyway, that's my thoughts, man. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Is this something you've been eyeing? If you already got your hands on it, let me know what you guys think, man, in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button, hit the notify button as well. That way you get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.